It was a combination of things. They did shoot a really well. You're absolutely right. We had a couple of untimely turnovers in that stretch. So not only were they making threes, they got some flat out layups. And we didn't score the ball. And even at one stretch, we had 3 stops in a row. And we didn't convert. We didn't miss 2 free throws. So that was unfortunate. Because if you finally get some stops, you got to put some points on the board. So we didn't do either. I thought in the second half, our activity level defensively, our ball movement, our rebounding was substantially better. And so it's unfortunate that we didn't play the same way. First, I think it might have been a little bit of a different kind of game.
Coach, talk about the seniors, 89 victories. They came to Iowa. They took a chance on Iowa.
Well,
you took a chance on that.
I think that's a great point. I mean, you talk about guys coming in and believing in what we're telling them. I always say it like this: they believed in themselves because they knew they were going to have an opportunity to play. They knew they were going to be part of something new, and they knew they were a good fit with our style of play because I told them that, and they at least had a chance to watch us play a year before they enrolled. So that's the thing that I'm most proud of, that they came here at a time when they knew it was going to fall on their shoulders. And not everybody will do that. And they did that. So I'm really proud of them.
Can you talk about Nicholas's performance, not just today, but what he's been to this team this season, how he's developed?
Nicholas Bear is a terrific basketball player. And the only thing that's separating him from being really, really good is about 15 pounds. And I'm sure he'll be that much stronger next year. He'll get after it in the weight room. But he can dribble, pass, and shoot. He defends. He's got instincts. He's tenacious. He's got basketball IQ. And he's got tremendous character. And that's what you want.
Sam said he tried to set a bit of a tone defensively early, and then he got dinged.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate call. But Andy went up and whacked him. I thought about putting back in. You and I talked about that a lot, Scott. I struggled with it, but I thought with Bear playing the way he played, Christian was solid. We could get by without it because I really wanted Sap to be able to play his game in the second half, and I thought he was really good.
You mentioned, Coach, that you thought things went better in the second half. Is it hard to think about what could have been?
Oh, it always is, especially when your season ends. It's one thing to lose and then talk about what you could do better. When your season ends and you see how we played, how we pressed them, and how the effectiveness we had with our press, and our motion was much better. Our execution of our sets was much better. Our activity on the offensive glass. I mean, we got pounded on the glass in the first half. The second half was a different story. And same thing with our turnovers. We had 8 turnovers in the first half, 5 in the second half. So you can survive with 5. 8's a lot. Because what they do is they turn your turnovers into points.
Adam said he thought your guys' energy level wasn't as good as he anticipated. Did you observe that as well?
I would say this. We had a stretch there in the first half where we missed 3 layups and maybe 4 possessions, and giving up transition opportunities. They're hitting threes. I think that staggered us a little bit, and so you can say it's energy level, but I think we just got back on our heels a little bit, and we weren't ourselves defensively, and then we revved it up, and then we couldn't score, and so that was a frustrating 8 to 10 minutes of basketball. We regrouped at halftime and played much better, but unfortunately we were already down by 20 plus.
Fran, Jared, you took Jared out just for a breather at the top 32 and change left, and then you're probably trying to get him to the 12, and then all of a sudden they went on a little run and he was stuck.
We just need, that was a situation where we just wanted to talk about something real quickly and put it back. Our intention was not, that wasn't a rest time, that was a little communication.
Confident this team will be back here again next year?
I'm confident in what we have in this program. I'm not going to talk about next year's NCAA tournament today. I'm going to talk about we've got a really good class coming in. We've got really good players coming back. We've got a lot of work to do.
Coach, when a season ends like this, none of the players are happy, but what do you tell them in the locker room to kind of...
I told them I was proud of them. I loved them. I told the young guys they had unbelievable examples of how to take care of your business. How do you prepare? How do you work in the off season? How do you work in the weight room? How do you take care of your academic business? And how do you conduct yourselves in a way that makes your teammates, your family, your institution proud of you? And it makes my job easy when you have senior leadership that kind of sets the tone and gives examples of how to do it and how to do it right and how to be a winning player. Because you don't show up and win a game. That's a lifestyle that you have to experience and know and understand. And you know, I've been fortunate since I've gotten here. I mean, I always say, you go back to Jared Cole, he's my first captain. You just go right on down the line. Marble, Gatens, you know, Cartwright, Wasabi. I mean, you know, I don't want to forget anybody, but everybody else was. Eric May. I mean, those guys, phenomenal individuals, phenomenal people. It makes it fun. It makes it fun to play. It makes it fun to coach.
The impact, we talked a little bit about the seniors earlier, but the impact of, I mean, following Giselle and Woodbury all over the AAU circuit to really spend that time to bring them in and watch them take their third non-time win. That's got to be kind of emotional.
Well, you know, it's going to be a really different experience for me next year when I look out there and those guys aren't here. You know, we brought Mike and Woody in. We kind of knew that we started. We kind of knew what they would do, and they did everything that I asked them to do. Everything I thought they would do. But Clemens came in as well, and we weren't 100% sure where he would end up, but he was equally successful, and that's because he has the same qualities. And Jared comes in as a transfer. Now, we knew he was talented. He was Mr. Basketball in Iowa. And he's the same way. So now you put four guys together like that. And, you know, I just couldn't be more proud because those guys said yes. You know, and you know, you look at Adam Woodbury. You know, he could have gone to North Carolina. So I want to go to Iowa. I want to go to Iowa, and I want to make a name for myself. And I trust Coach McCaffery and Giselle. Same thing. He had a ton of options. You know, if he was going to go to Stanford or a place like that, in a 4.0 grade point out, no, I want to go to Iowa. I'll accomplish everything I want to in Iowa. And you have Jared Utah. You know, he transferred back. He got the Academic All-American of the Year, another Academic All-American. And Clemens was one of the great success stories of all time. You know, he didn't have many offers. He had no offers at the high major level. But he viewed himself as a high major player and wanted an opportunity. We gave him an opportunity. He took advantage of it. And yeah, I'm going to miss those guys. I can tell you